Okay, this is a preview of Silent Hill 2. It's still work in progress, so just bear with me. So this is going to be the prologue. So okay, so it was Silent Hill 2, Story of the Blanks prologue. He was my brother. Shuichi Minamino, Kurama, whatever you call him. But he was my brother. Always going to be. His mom was going to marry my dad. It never happened. She died from a disease I never heard about, except that it was incurable. Like the damn devil was in her bloodstream, eating her inside out. And not long after that, Shuichi went missing. 4 years ago today, Shiori went missing. 4 years ago tomorrow, Shuichi would be gone. 4 years ago next week, the police would ask me where he is because they want to question him. What? Why? Well, you see, Shiori was murdered, suffocated, or really smothered, judging by the color of her face. Her wrist was cut open post-mortem using a piece of a vase as seen in the wound. Her body was found downstream from the lake by the hospital. And of course, my stepbrother was the main suspect since he was the only visitor log that day. But what happened that day was a mystery. The hospital and police called it negligence. I call it stupidity. The timeline they gave me was this. 11 a.m. Shuichi comes in to visit his mom. He talks to the nurse and the receptionist, begging to know if they decided on some kind of treatment. They tell him no and he cries. Okay. Well, 11:30 a.m., he finally goes into her room, closes the door for privacy, as requested by Shiori herself. Now, this is when it starts to get fuzzy, because, get this, out of all the time marked between the visit and death, only an hour is solid. One person says 3 p.m., another 5 p.m., another 6 p.m. Shuichi asks for a wheelchair from a housekeeper passing by. There's 3 motherfuckers claiming to be the same guy and 2 others claiming they saw it at 2 p.m. and at 4:30 p.m. 20 minutes later, a guy pulls up with it and asks if Shiori's authorized this with the doctor. 2 left that out. One says they don't remember. One says he nods. Another slurs up and down. She said yes. The others say he just wants to take her out one last time, so don't tell the doctor, please. Though another says he said she was about to make a scene if she didn't get to come outside. So no one has an exact record of when she went outside, and there sure as hell isn't any record of her coming back in. Most say she never returned, which makes sense because she was found outside and there were no signs of her breaking out. But there is one bystander who says she came back in. How he figures, we got no clue. And then there's another part of the puzzle that we can't figure out. On the wall, someone wrote, "I'm going to Silent Hill." Now, get this, Mr. She came back to her room, I swear by my mom's grave. Go figure. Actually started wiping it down. A nurse came in, told him to stop, so part of it's been wiped away. Some of that evidence was lost. Seriously, of all the damn luck. And in case you're wondering, he was fired. And in case you're wondering, we're suing him and the hospital. And in case you're wondering, the case has gone cold. Four years ago next month, Shuichi will be reported missing altogether. Not one person will know where he's gone. They found the car out somewhere, off the highway exit to some ghost town. They tell me he's kidnapped. Call me a monster, but I felt like that was undeniable proof that he did it. Call me a monster, but somewhere inside, I was glad they never found his body. So 4 years ago, next month, the school holds an assembly. Some kind of mock funeral for him, and everyone starts crying over him. The guys because they got no one to try and copy answers from, and the girls because he was pretty, single, and mainly available, but now gone to waste in the ground maybe. The teachers go up and say what a model student he was, and that blind teacher says how great he was to his kid with leukemia or whatever the hell he has. They ask me if I want to say anything, but I tell them I don't feel up to it. They start crying over the grieving little brother I am, but really, I didn't care, and I sure as hell didn't feel like adding to their showcase. My dad started taking us both to a therapist. I don't want to go since I don't feel crazy, but I went anyway. He mostly asked about how I was coping at the beginning. Then I started having dreams. And that's the prologue so far. And yeah, I have part of the first chapter, but I'd rather just wait until I've done all my other work on editing the first actual whole series before I move on to working more on this one. So, like I said, just work in progress. And thanks for watching.